Good morning, world. It's Jeff here, bringing you another amazing video from Glacier National Park. I'm joined today by a full squad. Here we have, in the front seat, Maggie Boysen. She's a local legend, ski legend. If you're in the ski world, you definitely know who that is. Then we have this hitchhiker we picked up. His name is, what's your name again?
Mason.
Mason. He seems cool. We trust him. And then we have Coral, the best and the brightest. So today we're doing the Trifecta. It is Trifecta Day. Everyone say it with me now. Trifecta Day! If you don't know what that is, that's Piegan Mountain, Pollock, and Bishop's Cap. They're all part of the garden wall, so we're gonna hike them all. Let's go on an adventure.
Let's do it.
You have bear spray, right?
Let's do it. No, I thought you brought it.
What about the hitchhiker? Maybe he has it. So it's a beautiful morning. We're just getting ready here. I'm so excited for this day. I've been wanting to do all three of these peaks forever. And because they share a lot of the same ridgeline, that's how you can be able to do all three in one day. We've done a lot of research. We've got a few people in the car who've done one or two of them before. So today I'm going to show you the route. And if you don't plan to do the Trifecta in Glacier, you're just going to follow along for the adventures today for a little lighthearted vlog. Who's ready? Let's do it. Check out this beautiful morning. All right, so we've parked at Lunch Creek and we're gonna head up straight up this saddle. This is our starting point here at Lunch Creek. When we finish the hike, we're gonna be taking the High Line back to Logan's Pass, which is the primary parking lot up here. So we have a vehicle on either end, which is gonna make it easy for us to finish our hike and shuttle back to our vehicle where we started. Last minute packing.
Keys down, okay?
Do you guys remember that? Just in case something happens, you know the keys are in the back of my bag. All right, this is the before. How's everyone feeling?
Doing good.
All right, so it's 8 a.m. and we are starting the clock. Let's go. So Coral is like the least sunny person I know. She is nothing but doom and gloom. I don't know how we tolerate you. Here we go. Look at my little students. Look at this beautiful stream. I mean, hello, this is just amazing. Look at the scenery. We got Reynolds Peak back there, Lunch Creek, all in one frame. What a solid crew. I've already accepted that I'm gonna be probably the last one in our procession. This is because I'm gonna be vlogging most of the day. Gotta vlog, you know, gotta bring you along too. Don't wanna forget about you. Turns out you have to hike this. Maggie, checking in, how are you?
I hiked 13 miles yesterday.
You are a baller. Honestly, how does this girl do it? How many peaks have you done this week?
This will be 4 if you count all 3.
Maggie here. She's an incredible person. 3-time Olympian, X Games medalist. She's overall a great person. You're everything in one. And you are one of my best friends to take on these hikes because you are a go-getter. You love doing this stuff. We love to challenge her because I want to expose you to the world. We have done a lot of peaks together.
A lot.
Yeah, so we've done probably like 3 or 4, and we have about 260 left. So
We've got a lot of
this is going to be a lifetime vlog in the making. All right, so I have a little family reunion here. These are my cousins, the bighorn sheep. Notice how they're really difficult to see behind me. They blend in so well with the SCREE. But if you look where I'm pointing here with my pole, you'll see a whole family of them. I think there's a total of about 7. I wonder if they're thinking thoughts right now. I wonder how long it'd take for them to realize that I have been left behind. We love a good flower meadow. We have now entered SCREE territory. We are now 1.2 miles in. This part is quite steep. The goal right now is just to gain elevation. We are up the SCREE field. As you can see, it's a pretty steep 45-degree angle or so. Okay, maybe not that steep. As you can see, this is kind of the incline we're dealing with. But you know, this is what we signed up for. We have the Trifecta today. It's a Trifecta day. Let's do this. Well, we've made it up to the saddle. And those are the girls for scale. For how big this thing is. Look at this view, glorious. So we've got Pollock here. You're not safe, Pollock. You're next. But now we're headed up Piegan. All right, there's the saddle. We are traversing our way up the western face. So far, so good. Sun is officially out. We are nearing the top, almost there. As you can see, it's very straightforward, very clear path. This is not very loose SCREE. This is probably the easiest peak of the 3 we're doing today. Almost there. Don't you just love that you get to skip ahead and I'll just be there? You don't have to actually do the hike. In my next clip, I'm gonna be at the top. We're at the top.
Pollock
Pollock, and then maybe Bishop's Cap.
Yeah, we're on the triple today. Trifecta. So we'll.
It's such a great vista.
All right, look at what the air pressure did to my bag of chips. It's so puffy. It's like a pillow. And here we have Piegan Glacier, one of the last remaining of the 26 glaciers in the park. So beautiful. All right, so Maggie's just catching up with some of her friends over there.
Not a photo.
All right, so how do we feel? Peak number one. Coral! Not that kind of content. So yeah, here's the thing about Coral. She is just doom and gloom. She's got this dark cloud around her. She's really difficult to hang out with. I'm just tolerating her existence. Can you please stop smiling? Okay, let's do this serious now. So we're at the top of Piggan. This is probably the calmest peak I've ever been on. There is no wind.
It honestly is.
Yeah, it's that ridge walk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, should we tack that on to the Trifecta day, you guys? This is the ridge walk they're talking about. Isn't that would be a very satisfying walk. But, you know, we got to conserve some energy for the rest. We've got Pollock, and then I can't even see Bishop's Cap. He's somewhere back there. You were rocking those shades, by the way. All right, we are at 2.3. Oh, you're at 2.28. Are you slacking? Well, anyway, here's where we're at. Elevation 2,620. It took us about just under 2 hours, but we were going like at a very calm pace, I'd say. So you can kind of gauge how long it'll take to get up here. That's what I'm looking at. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh no, oh, gotta fix that. Oh gosh, balance on this one. Trifecta day, so we are 1 down, 2 to go. Feeling good. Adrenaline is kicking in.
Trifecta, baby.
Coral's just weighing us down. I think we'll try that again.
I feel like that's gonna be better.
That was the floppiest jump
Trifecta.
of all time. Trifecta day. So a lot of you watching this video were probably wanting like really good information about this hike, but instead you're just watching us giggle the whole time. So I'm trying to do a balance of both. That's just the nature of these vlogs. Sorry. On to the next. All right, I'm checking in on the crew. 1 down, 2 to go. How are we feeling?
Feel great.
I'm feeling fantastic. Trifecta mood. We've made it down back to the saddle. There's the summit of Piegan. Here we are, the nice big saddle. There's the crew. Everyone's ditching a layer. So we are about to ascend once again. Here is Pollock. There she is. If you look closely, you'll see a hoary marmot. They are hibernators. They will hibernate for about 6 to 7 months of the year, and they only come out for the summer. So can you imagine only having 6 months of your year? And
How long do they live? What's their lifespan?
how long do they live, Maggie asked me. About 10 to 12 years. Our next peak, number 2.
I love this.
Speaking of number 2. Oh, he is not shy. Usually they are a bit.
Oh, really?
I don't want any bad business with you. We are making our way up this little crevice. It's pretty well marked with some cairns. Definitely don't want to get into this. This is gnarly. This is what you want to look for. So this looks pretty gnarly, but this is the correct route. We have 2 seasoned veterans who've done this before. Promise this is the way. It's going to be easier than it looks. All right, guys, this is the crack. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the crack. This part is probably the trickiest thing to look for on this climb. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are the clues? We got cairns. What else are we looking for?
The crack.
The crack. This is worth 1,000 words. Just go up this. And then eventually you'll end up here. And then you'll go up that. You're conquering the crack. So we're just going to study her form here. She's doing a great job. She has all limbs on secure rock, giving them some good space just in case a rock comes down. We don't want any fatal injuries. This is a great chance for me to say, if you're not an experienced hiker, I would not recommend this. Point of view, you're in the crack. This is actually the fun part. I'm enjoying this. Don't try this at home, kids. All right, so if you see a cairn, you're in good shape. You're on the right path. Hey, so Coral, do you want to tell us the tale of when you climbed this on accident?
Yeah, so one time, scaled up those rocks, just free solo style.
And you didn't know that this little crack existed.
Didn't know about the crack.
Oh gosh.
Until the second time I free soloed on the way up and then went down the crack on the way down the second time.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting squeamish just looking at that. Well, we are so glad you're still with us.
Yeah. This way. My heart,
Look at this
like,
view.
I feel like kind of reckless. I'm like
Another one. And everyone do the summit peak dance. So if you guys are curious what the top of Pollock Peak looks like, it looks like this. All right, we are not going down Pollock the same way we came up. We are headed on the other side here. There's another saddle. We're just gonna follow this ridgeline all the way to Bishop's Cap. There she is. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go this way. We're gonna head down. And if you look closely, you'll see the trail. Pretty obvious how to get to the cap itself. Here we go. We're on number 3. I forgot to show you the mileage at the top, but the top of Pollock after going to Piegan was just under 4 miles. Elevation gain 3,338. So now you know the deets and stats. So Mason, what did you forget today?
I forgot my socks. But you
Dang.
know what? We're doing great.
so impressive. I'm impressed with you.
Woo! Okay, you're serious. All right, so there's Pollock. We've made our way up onto the ridgeline. Look at this huge drop.
Minerals.
And look at this very teal blue water. And now here we are, Bishop's Cap, the final peak of the trifecta. Anyone else's legs burning? Should we do a 4th one? All right, here he goes. A tricky part. Let's go, team. We're almost there. Trifecta! Trifecta. Okay, so this is the Bishop's Cap version of Pollock's Crack. This is the finale, folks. It all comes down to this. One of them will be eliminated. Woo, it's pretty steep up here. Not gonna lie. We made it. This is it. Oh my gosh, the bugs up here are insane. Look at this nest. Woo! Ah! Okay, look how puny that lake looks. Holy. Look at this view. This is insane. This is quite the finale.
And now
We did the
we're
trifecta!
here.
Ah!
Okay.
Maggie, how do you feel about a trifecta day?
It's my first trifecta. It's an iconic Glacier Park trifecta too.
I know.
So.
This is my first trifecta.
Here,
Yes, Maggie Boysen?
selfie time.
Ooh, selfie time, guys. Gotta go. So the bugs up here are pretty gnarly. We're gonna make a quick descent down and then have lunch. But we're glad we came up here. The views are insane.
Drop really
Where?
far, right there,
Oh.
behind you.
Oh no.
I would not.
It's like a straight.
Check out this view, folks. We've got Piegan Mountain over there, which we defeated earlier. We have Pollock Mountain, piece of cake. We've got Bishop's Cap, which is now beneath us. We are superior. Nice.
Woo! Yikes.
Wow.
I don't know how.
The moment has finally come where I get to pop open this hyper inflated bag of salt and vinegar chips. Satisfying. And now we're on the way down, but first, all right, we just made it back to the saddle, and now we're directly between Pollock and Bishop's Cap. We are now going to take this dried stream all the way down to the Highline Trail. A lot of downhill SCREE skiing. Maggie might be a free skier, but I'm a SCREE skier. There's Mason emptying his shoes because he's not wearing socks. We made it to the Highline after a long downhill SCREE adventure. It's hot, we're tired, there's a lot of downhill. My knees are gonna hurt when I'm 60 years old. I'm already expecting that. I hear that Maggie has a little surprise for me that's hiding in her shoe. What do you have for us? Oh, confetti. Well, folks, this is the below view of Bishop's Cap. We were on that. Not to flex or anything. The finish line. We did the trifecta. We're back to civilization, sort of. So we have been hiking for 8 hours and 13 minutes. I didn't stop that clock all day. Our total is 8.57 miles. That's way shorter than I thought, I will be honest. Elevation gain 3,984, and of course we have to undo that, so that's how much we went downhill too. You guys just finished the trifecta. How's everyone feel?
Feeling
Pretty good.
Feeling good? Ready for a 4th?
Yeah.
All right.
maybe a 5th, honestly.
And just like that, we're back to where we started. This was a very successful climb. I will say it's not as hard as I thought. doing 3 peaks in one day, I was thinking that's gonna be a little daunting. But turns out I still have quite a bit of good energy left. It's only 4:30. We took our leisurely time coming back. Just an overall 10 out of 10 day, 11 out of 10 day. So anyway, I hope you found this video helpful if you plan to do the trifecta at some point as far as routing yourself up here. I do not recommend this hike unless you are an experienced hiker. There's lots of SCREE. It's a little bit intense at times, but if you are comfortable in those conditions, I definitely recommend it. It is a thrill. Overall, I think there was only 3 iffy parts on the entire journey. 1 section on Pollock, 2 on Bishop's Cap, but other than that, it was pretty straightforward. Did not get lost, very clear on the route to get up there. If you love rocks, this is definitely the hike for you. We only saw 1 tree and it was hardly taller than my kneecap. And if you don't plan on hiking any of these peaks in the future, I hope you enjoyed this fun little adventure coming along with us to explore Glacier Park. We are now headed to Lake McDonald for a quick dip. This is how we love to end our days when we're hiking in the heat here in Glacier. If you want to follow along for more adventures with me in Montana, Glacier National Park, or any other natural places in the world, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. 3, 2, 1, trifecta. You ready? 3, 2, 1, trifecta!